bit. Let's measure the actual inner dimensions, which is about 18 inches on the inside by 18 inches squared on the inside. By about 18. The outer dimensions are about 20 and a 16th of an inch by about 20 and 16th of an inch, but lip to lip, which is the most important to fit in your garden, if you're gonna grow 32 inches end to end. Spring loaded, so you actually have to like kind of push the bulb in there. As you can see here, we have the glass on the AC/DE reflector. AC stands for air-cooled, DE double-ended. So it's an air-cooled double-ended reflector. Now, the Philips, the Gavita double-ended bulb is a 400-volt bulb. This Ushio Hilux double-ended bulb can run on 240 volt or 120 volt. So it's important for you to know that if you're going to buy one of these double-ended reflectors from Sunlight Supply, and you're going to run it on a standard digital ballast, you need to have the Ushio bulb, and you can't use the Gavita Philips bulb currently because it's a 400 volt bulb. So you get the opportunity to run a double-ended bulb, but it's going to be particular to Digimax, the Genesis, which is our recommended lamp, or the Ushio, which is the one in this reflector we're testing today. This is the AC/DE running with a fan actually attached. There's an 8-inch fan that's pulling air off this reflector right now. Now, one of the unique designs of this reflector is that the air doesn't actually touch the chamber the bulb's in. The air essentially cools the aluminum just on the back side, and it flows up over the aluminum and on the other side of the reflector, so it completely bypasses the lamp chamber. There's a lot of benefits to that. One, your lamp doesn't have air flowing around it, so if you tend to get dust building up in your reflector, it's going to help to eliminate that. But it also doesn't cool the bulb chamber, which, as we know, can decrease the light output a few %. So it's at the optimal efficiency with the design that they've created for air cooling your reflector without changing your light output. Now, one of the other betterments that they made to this reflector, due to the independent lamp chamber, is you can pull the glass off the reflector and still air cool your light. And that's really what we wanted to show you gardeners at home. Not only that this is an awesome double-ended reflector, but this is the first time we've given gardeners at home the ability to run unglassed or unlensed air-cooled reflector. Now let's go ahead and show you that. So all you have to do is undo this safety guide right here. And it's really cool because the old ones, you used to have to have a bolt and break it off, but this just has a nice screw. So as you can see, we unscrew the safety guide right there. And there's another safety guide on the other side. Now all this guide is here to do is make sure that the reflector doesn't open up all the way and the glass doesn't smack the plants. But what we want to show you is that you can run this air-cooled reflector air-cooled without the lens in front, and that's what we're doing right now. So you're going to have to safeguard these two screws somewhere, maybe duct or clear tape them to the wall, and then one day when you're moving out of your grow room, you go, "What are these taped to the wall?" and you won't know until you get set up in your new room and your buddies ask you where the screws are next. Yeah, that goes. But you might not ever put the glass back on once you see the difference here. But I don't know. We're seeing this for the first time. You at home, how much of a difference do you think it's going to be pulling this glass off versus having the glass on? 2%, 6%, 8%? We'll see.